Hello everyone, and I welcome you to my channel. Guess what time it is? It's time for another celebrity interview, and as always, we will just go ahead and jump into that. And everyone, please help me to welcome actress and singer and all-around superstar, the one and only Cher.
I'm not an actress. Actors don't consider me an actress. Singers don't consider me a singer. Gay men consider me their best friend, you know.
Okay, but what do you consider yourself to be?
Is me very, well, I was about to say really solid, but not really solid, but is me. And it's just me. It's just me like I was 6 years old. I haven't changed in all that time.
Seems we're starting off a tad bit strange here, but let's just get moving with the interview. I assume, being the superstar that you are, that you were kind of bummed out about getting booked for an interview on this channel.
No, I'm thrilled.
Oh, well, in that case, I assume that you know we're all about the Funko products here.
Okay. Yeah.
So you yourself have been immortalized as a Funko figure, and have you happened to notice that your particular figure bears a very striking resemblance to Dr. Frankenfurter from the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Well, yeah, that's true.
What do you think it is about you that led Funko to make your pop look the way it does?
Maybe because I was really flamboyant, because I didn't hide anything.
True, you are very flamboyant, and in honor of that, what do you say we jump right into some hard questions? Everyone is aware that you have had plastic surgeries, and I was just wondering if you could tell us what all it is that you've had done.
Like I've got implants and calf implants and cheek implants.
So you're saying you've pretty much changed everything about yourself.
You can't change who you really are.
Some might say that's debatable, but speaking of body modifications, I hear that you are an obsessive Marilyn Manson fan, and after hearing a rumor that he had his ribs removed, you yourself had a couple of ribs removed?
You know, on both of my children's lives, I have never even thought about having any ribs taken out.
Honestly, Sharon, I think you're a liar.
Well,
Don't you think your fans deserve to know if you're mutilating your body?
if I want to put my tits on my back, it's nobody's business but my own.
That sounds like a pretty foolish thing to do.
Shoot me.
Yeah, well, kind of sounds like you're losing your mind.
Well, I'll never lose it, really.
Oh, I would call back boobs losing it.
I mean, I might lose it visually.
I gotta ask, what's wrong with you?
My brain.
Your brain? That makes it sound like your IQ is equal to a turd.
I'm not smarter. I'm not anything. I mean, I would love to lie.
And being like this doesn't bother you?
It's not that horrendous, but if you're asking me, do I love it? No.
And what do you think you need to fix in order to resolve this issue?
My brain.
Seems repetitive. You make it sound like your brain's about as useful as a brick.
I can't find anything better about it.
Perhaps we should just shift gears here. Is there anything you would like to talk about?
My brain.
That's just getting silly at this point, so let's start with something simple. Who would you say is your biggest role model?
Katharine Hepburn.
Classic actress, good choice. Let's talk about rumors for a moment. And are there any rumors about you that are true but you haven't admitted to publicly?
Maybe that I'm loose.
Whoa, ma'am, that probably isn't something you actually want to share. You're pretty blunt.
You get what you get, you know?
I see. Well, then I am assuming by your previous statement that means you've had a lot of random sexual partners?
Yeah. Lots of time. Last night.
You know, it really seems like intercourse is basically a game to you.
You either enjoy it or you don't. I guess it's like playing basketball.
Well, let's be frank, you're kind of coming off slightly skanky at the moment.
You know, okay, you know, I've also got an Academy Award.
Not sure what that has to do with it, but let's get back to these random sexual encounters of yours.
What's not to like?
And is there a reason you choose to be so promiscuous?
Nobody wants to be Mr. Cher.
And you don't think your free lifestyle might have something to do with that?
Don't sweat the small stuff.
I don't think too many would consider that to fall into the category of small stuff. After all, it is your own decision.
It became a wrong choice. Am I sorry for it? No.
I'm just not understanding why you chose to drop this bomb now.
Because it didn't occur to me that that would be anything that anybody would even care about.
Well, yes, actually, most would. But anyhow, let's say we move on to the fact that I know you recently went on a date with Rowan Atkinson, who plays, or is best known for his character Mr. Bean. And does that mean there's some romance happening? Will there be a second date?
No. Nope.
Why not? Was it a bad date? Did the two of you not click?
No, because he was very charming and he was very likable.
Then why won't you be seeing him again?
No, he didn't like grown-up women. He liked younger women.
I can't believe you actually said that.
I said it.
Yes, indeed you did. So perhaps we will stray away from your dating life. But before we do, I have to say I have noticed the way that you have been looking at me during this interview. So I feel like I need to ask, are you thinking about you and I intimately?
Well, it's wrong for you to ask me that question.
Well, judging from our conversation so far, I think it would be an easy question to answer. So, tell me, Cher, do you want me?
Yeah. But, it's not anything that I haven't ever said.
Actually, that's news to me, and considering what you've revealed already, I'm going to need some time to think about this.
But, I'm not talking about today, but I'm talking about in the future.
We can talk about that off screen, but I do want to point out that in these kind of adult matters, I need to be in a relationship with the person, and I do feel like that would be kind of hard to do with you.
No, I'm such an easy person to have a relationship with.
This is just really weird for me. I asked you to dinner to talk about this interview before it happened, and if you wanted me, why did you say no?
Because I don't ever go to dinner with anybody.
You're really weird when it comes to men, huh?
I've always kind of been like this. I am not the kind of woman that makes Mr. Wrong, Mr. Right for right now.
I'm just going to pretend like I understood that, but I do want to be honest with you. I don't think I could be in a relationship with you unless you were willing to give up show business.
There's a lot to be said for not being in the spotlight.
Well, like I said, we can continue to discuss these matters off camera. So I have just a couple more questions and then we will wrap things up. So what's it like being on stage at your age?
I'm up there with all these girls that are younger than my children.
Yes, there is definitely a lot of youth in the music scene today, and I have heard that you have a bit of a rivalry with Britney Spears because while Funko has only produced one Cher pop, there are quite a few Britney Spears pops, and I hear that you had a few choice words with her.
Oh, I've told her some things.
Well, I would certainly love to hear about that, but I have learned not to push for details. So let me just ask, how do you feel about the mistakes you've made in your life?
I don't know, because I don't think I repeat too many of the same mistake. I just think of new ones.
Okay, well, I believe there's really only one question left to ask, and that's how you think your fans are going to react when you go through with this back boob surgery.
And if people don't like me because of that, well, then that's, I mean, this is America.
Makes sense, I guess. Anything else you would like to say?
They look good.
So I guess that wraps it up, but I do want to say this before I let this interview end. I have thought over your intimacy proposal, and I'm going to have to say no, turn you down, and I hope you're not going to hate me for that reason. Will you be okay, Cher?
I don't know.
Well, I truly hope you are, and that there are no hard feelings. And I just want to say thank you, Cher, for taking some time out of your busy schedule for this interview. I do appreciate it. Well, everyone, that was the one and only Cher. And hopefully you got a little bit of a kick out of this weirdness. I'm still kind of working with this, trying to figure it out, see if it's something I want to continue or not. But you're welcome to comment down below. And be sure, if you're not subscribed to the channel, to go ahead and do that. And turn the notifications on so you'll know when new videos are uploaded. Be sure, if nothing else, smash that like button. And like I said a second ago, comments are always welcome. Other than that, I do greatly thank you all for watching this video. And hopefully I'll see you soon on the next video.